So here I want to talk about some powerful and effective tips in what it takes to turn your life around and accomplish major things in life. Okay, and a lot of the thing with this is that these tips are going to be simple, but it's applying them. It's like most of us don't follow through on it. So this is part of the problem, but ultimately these are simple techniques. So let's look at that. What are some simple things that can be done, but powerful techniques that turn our lives around? So let's go through some. Number one, identify what it is that you want to change or that's bothering you or whatever limitation you have. Identify what that is. Then number two, focus on what it is that you do want. Don't just dwell on the problem over and over and over. Turn your attention finally away from the limitation and turn it on the solution, on what you want, solutions, what you do desire, okay, what you prefer. And now put your focus on that. Take that focus on what it is that you want and generate affirmations and images to keep driving it into your subconscious mind, because that's the name of the game, is driving different, more empowering habits, thoughts and habits, and then actions into your subconscious mind. So after you do that, and here's the thing with that, the more you commit to it and put energy and effort into it, the more you do that, the quicker the results are going to be. So if you imagine something for 25 minutes a day, obviously you're going to get quicker, better results than if you imagine something for 1 minute a day. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple if you think about it. So that's the other thing. Then is imagine what you want and be committed to it by putting real energy into it and repetition and focus. If you take an affirmation, instead of affirming something 5 times a day, if you affirm it 400 times a day, that's even better. Okay? So you keep affirming it, and then do all this with as much feeling and emotion as you possibly can. So if you're visualizing, try to focus and generate feeling around it by making it very real when you close your eyes. If you are affirming something, then try to affirm it with emotion. Say it kind of loud. Put emotion behind it when you say it. That's the other thing. Feeling and emotion. And then the next thing is to make this thing something that you're fully committed to by not just making it something that you probably should do, but actually put a must. Say to yourself, this is something I must achieve. Like there's a big difference between somebody that says, I probably should lose 25 pounds, and somebody says, I must reach my goal weight of XYZ, whatever number that is. I must. Notice I put it in the positive. And make it a must. So make the change you want a must. The other thing then is to employ the tool of prayer. This is incredibly powerful. I even keep forgetting how powerful it is. Just good standard prayer. By connecting to just the presence of God, thinking about what it is that you want, and praying on that, praying about that, and thinking about whatever limitations you may have, and praying that you be released of those limitations. Pray that you can clear those things out. I have a simple three-step prayer process that I've talked about in other videos. And using that, number one, get into the presence of God. Feel that presence within you and without. Even start the prayer, even praying about connecting to that presence. The step two is releasing all the negative stuff. It's like release it over to God. Cast your cares upon the Lord. Pray about, what it is that's bothering you. To just get it off your chest, so to speak. And then the step three is now put in what you do want with faith. And when you're doing that, just pray like you're a child. Release it. Even ask God, okay, take away these fears and fill me with courage. Make me strong. in ways that we can't even comprehend. It works. It's like I find that even, these like chronic anxieties that I oftentimes have, if I can go and just pray in that simple way and even say, help me to release these fears and make me, confident in this area, I'll think about it like even hours later and I'll be like, wow, I feel remarkably more calm around that. Like more than if I would like to, sit there and intellectualize it, or even affirming. It can work a lot more powerful when it's in terms of changing something that has a lot of emotional charge, something that's been really difficult for you to release. If you can just get into that prayer mode and just be like a child and not analyze how it works. So that's the other tool, is employ prayer. Then the next step is start to create a goal with a deadline, a goal and a plan of action. And pray that you have the determination to make that goal a reality. Pray that that will be manifested and that you can achieve the action and that you have the ability to take action. Set a goal and then start that plan of action as soon as possible. And pray that you'll have the ability to start that plan of action. So you do those steps and you'd be surprised. It's so simple, it seems ridiculous. But follow all those steps. And if new layers of fear come up or blocks, then you do all those steps all over again. And you just keep doing all those steps over to clear out the new layers of blocks and to get you in alignment with something positive that you do want. And you'd be surprised. You could achieve, virtually anything with those steps, with something that simple. But the reason why it's so powerful, deceptively powerful, is because you're driving things into your subconscious mind. You're staying focused on what you want. You're bringing in the God presence that's beyond something our intellect can comprehend. And you're taking determined action. Because I think that a lot of the science of achievement, doing it in a powerful, direct, cutting-edge, no-nonsense way, those are the essential steps. Yeah, we can add other things to it and make it more fancy and maybe even go further with it, but those are the essential steps that can at least make us highly productive, highly successful, highly happy, and resourceful, and give us that personal power to succeed, okay? So put that to use ASAP, and you'd be surprised what you can achieve. Good luck.